Spook Crew. Hey, spooky friends. Oh my gosh, it's finally coming to that time of year where it's just Halloween everywhere, which I love. I love. This is my project share of what I am sending to my twin Rocky for our swap that we are co-hosting, the halfway to Galloween Builder Stash swap. So, your girl locked in and I got a lot of this done like literally like 1 or 2 days, and then I kind of been procrastinating. Like I really don't have access to many goodies to give because my Halloween stuff is in the garage and I haven't had a chance to go there since y'all know Ashley started work last week and she doesn't like me to go out there alone. So I just, kind of do what I can. If I can find more goodies, even if they're non-Halloween, I'll make this swap a little bit more sweeter. But anyway, I wanted to do a video before I mail this to Rocky tomorrow and let you guys see what I made. So first off, I made this little tote, this pumpkin tote. This is a die from my creative time. Emma, she has the best designs for the cutest dies. And I've had been wanting this for a couple of years. I finally got it last year. So this is a little like a bag maker, a little bitty small bag maker die, and you can put it on any like little small die like this and turn it into a treat bag. So I was able to just do 2 pumpkins on the side. I used corrugated paper. Isn't that cool? Just to give it some dimension and texture. I used corrugated paper and I just added a little spider here. And I just put some little foam stickers inside for my partner. I think some of them must have fell out. Yep, because it was more than that. So I need to add some more to that before I get it sent off. I have my tag for it. I'm going to be gifting these felt ghosts so that my partner can use them to decorate. I made this beaded pen and I added, let me see if I can get it out. I put a little sequence mix inside of there and I put a little dangly bit on it. Isn't that so dang cute? I did that. Very cute. So, and I just stuck it in this bag. I was recently gifted this bag. I'm not sure from who. But somebody gave me some happy money, gave me like 2 or 3 of these bags, and I really love them because they're moons, so celestial. So they just remind me of Halloween, doesn't it? Because of the black nature. And then here's some stickers from Daiso that I recently found where they weren't supposed to be. They were inside my container that housed my stuff that I got from the Scrapbook Expo last year. It was 3 packs of these, two of one design and one of the other. So I'm gifting one of these. These are from Daiso. And then I'm also gifting some twine. I thought this could be used for Halloween too. It's very cute. This came from Hobby Lobby, and I just covered up the top. This was a little tattered. I just covered up the top with a little bag top or something simple, and a chipboard sticker from the collection. So I had to quickly pull up the requirements. So you had to make an handmade embellishment book, and it had to have a hanging element on the album. You had to make 4 flowers. No, yeah, 4 flowers, 2 rosettes, 2 shakers, 4 bows, and 4 layer die cuts. The sequin mix should be at least 2 tablespoons, a pack of adhesive bling, an edible or non-edible store-bought treat, and no treats that can melt. And the treat for this is actually, my groceries will be delivered in a little bit, so I'll have the treat ready for that. So let's get into, here's my sequence mix. And I just used a safety pin and attached the little scooper here, and I made these words. Oh, this is Chaos Craft Words, and I just put it in orange and pink so it'll match the collection. So the collection that I use is the little boo thing from Photo Play. We all jumped on this last year. I love it. I didn't know some still available, so I need to order a little bit more whenever I get the money to, because I love this so much. And what they put out this year, I don't think even compares. So yeah, I had to have this. Oh my gosh, what is going on? I'm gonna have to glue that back down. That didn't. That's a blooper. But hey, things happen. This is real. I'm the realest person you know. So I'm not gonna to edit that out. We just gonna fix that. So this is the embellishment book I chose to make. I found a really good tutorial from I think it was Polite Creations. Um, I think, what was her name? Was her name Natalie Nicole or something like that? I can't remember. But yeah, I used to love watching her videos. I don't think she does them anymore, but I found this tutorial and I made it. It was super easy and super quick to do. And yeah, it came together really nicely. So here it is. I used the little boo thing, and I used the pattern paper with the ghosts, the pumpkins, the bats, the cats, spider webs and everything. You can see it more prominent here in the back because it's not covered up. I made me some new labels for this season with my label makers. It's not a cute little witch. I had it do an AI design witch. I didn't know the app had that. And so yeah, there's my new stickers. Then I used some thickers to put the word Lil Boo on the side. This is the Scrap Diva heart like doily here, and I did that in black, and then this is the layering piece to it. I did it in pink glitter, and it's on some foam, as you guys can see. And then this is a chipboard piece from the collection, and I also added foam to that, so to give it some dimension. So then I made two shakers. These were supposed to go inside the swap, but then I decided to put them on my cover. And this little polka dotted paper that I used is the Doodlebug petites and dots 6x6 paper, and I have a sweet mix in here. It's similar to this one, but this is more pink base, pink, black and white base. I made a couple last year. So anywho, this is a 3x4 cut apart from the collection. I just cut it down a little bit, and then this was a part of the next die cut underneath, and I kept it there just to give it some texture here. This is some of that, like, it's not really seam binding. I forget what this stuff is called, but I ordered it off of Amazon. I think it's called chiffon ribbon or something. So I put that underneath. So yeah, I did some changes to her video. I mean, to her tutorial. She didn't put any, like a ribbon closure, and she also didn't layer the cover or the back. I did. I chose to put pink and then the pattern paper. So those were the differences in altering it. I'm not really a good dangle maker. Y'all know I'm challenged, but I did the best I could. So here we go. And I think, and this is some chain. I bought this big roll of chain years ago. When I tell you years ago, I mean probably over 10 years ago. I don't know if chain gets old or loses its whatever, but I had a much longer dangle, and the pieces just start falling off. I wish I could show you guys. They still have the chain attached to them. I don't know. I think I misplaced them. Yeah. Some of them, they just all over here, they just all fell apart. So this is what stayed, so I kept it. And it's fine. It's just enough dangly bits here. So we've got some beads that I wrapped, and this little pumpkin. I got this off of Timo, I think, last year. And this is a bead from Michael's from years ago. This one, as well as the ghosts. These are beads from Michael's from a few years ago, and the skull. So I was able to use those, and everything worked out. So when you open the book, we have the bling here. I made a little pocket, and this has some black glitter. And this I was gifted from Tiffany, who is Jazzy Sweet Stuff and Sweet Girly Things. She used this collection and sent me some boo mail last year. So I thought this was fitting to just stick it in here because it matches the back of this. So they'll be getting that. And then on my first pocket, these are My Creative Time Ghost. And I just put the word boo here. This is a KLJUIP die from last year, the Halloween dies. And so I did them in pink with a black glitter background. And then this is white glitter with a plain basil cardstock in the back. You can see the glitter on both. And so that's 4 die cuts. I did actually more than was required because remember, it's only 4 die cuts. And so I made these 2 cauldrons. These are also My Creative Time. I put a little foam tape underneath here to give the handle a little bit of dimension away from the pot, the cauldron pot. And here's the potion bottle. And I just did some, like, I mean, you know, of course this is pastel Halloween, but I just did some non-traditional colors for the cauldron, and the actual potion inside is white. Okay, and then here's the coveted die that my friend Priscilla shared with me. This is another one of those KLJUIP dies. This says Eek. I put the word rosettes down here since I went ahead and made the whole pack when I did the sequence word. I put the word rosettes down here. But this is a die cut from the collection. I bought some of those die cut, the 12 by 12 die cuts, and I have the dies to cut these out. So that's what this is. I think they're called, like, they're colored pages or colored images or whatever, but I have the dies to cut them out. So that's that. And then y'all know I'm flower challenged, but I was able to make 6 flowers. Now this flower is from the KS Craft Tag mini album. I've never used the mini album, but I saw this flower in there and I decided to pull it out. So this is the that flower. And instead of 4, I made 6, so it'll fill up my whole page. And then this is the brand new um, KS Craft Tombstone die. My bestie Gail got it for me. I put the word RIP there and the crow and then a spider and then a spider web here. And this cute and creepy is also from the collection. And I used some of that doodlebug glitter and it turned out really, really cute. And then the next page, I made some letters and I put the word boo here and this ghost. And this is from the die that I got last year when I guest designed for Happy Crafter Shop. I think she still has that die on her site. So I just put some words on acetate here. I added a spider web from the collection. It's also part of those die cuts that I use the dies for. This embossing folder is a My Creative Time embossing folder. It says boo with exclamation marks all over. So I wanted you to still be able to see the beauty in that. And I made 2 pockets side by side, identical. And then these are my bows. There's 2 pink, 2 black. And this is the spider web bow from KS Craft. And then I used this spider. This is a spider from the shaker spiders from Erica. That's the backing piece for it. And then here is a boo bucket. That is the Sassy Club. Um, my bestie, Lacey, always makes these into Memdex. So I scrap lifted that and I had to try to reverse engineer how she did it. I think it turned out well, but this pulls out with my info. I don't want to pull it all the way out. Uh-oh. It's again, I will be leaving all the bloopers inside. What it was is the removable dot was back here, so it was stuck. Oh my gosh, I have to pull it off. So here's my info for the Memdex, and it just slides back in there like that. And the back here, I haven't put anything there. I was just going to leave it blank, So that's what I think I'm going to do. Or I'll put this inside of a pocket. That's what I'm thinking. And then I have a card for my partner. I want you guys to see this card. I made these last year. It's a pink and Maine card kit. I don't know if I have it close by to show you. Yeah, I do. Sorry, I had to dig for it. These are the card kit. I got this last year, or year before last. I think I got a year before last, and then I finally made them last year. But they're so cute. I wonder if they still have these. I would love to get more of them. So that's my card kit. So this is the card that I made, and I have a note inside from my partner. And yeah, so that's it. Aside from the candy, and I got a card from my twin. Yeah, that's what I got. So I gotta add some more stickers to this, glue this down, get this all packed up and sent to Rocky. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching me and all my shenanigans and in all my realism here. God bless y'all. Happy Tuesday. I know some people that are close to me are going through some challenges as well as I am, but just know that God has got our backs and I am here to be some sort of emotional support system. If I can, I will continue to pray for you all. I love y'all to the moon and back, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.